Hi, good morning. This is Ebony Empress. Hi, good morning. This is Ebony Empress, and this is Rise and Shine with Ebony Empress. And I really just wanted to introduce this show to you guys. I am coming from the UK, EBR Awards winner for this year, and EBR is the Ebony Business Awards. And I got that award really for my online business. I have an online talk show on Blog Talk Radio, and I'm now diversifying and moving into Google Hangout to, really just bring some more awareness to people out there who may want to learn about different areas of life. On my blog talk shows, I really talk about love and relationships. But here I wanted to explore the whole area of business and to bring in some experts to share this morning with me so that you guys could learn some more about business. I think when you get a business award, you're often thinking, right, it shows that I understand business completely. I am successful because someone's awarded me and recognized the work that I've done. But that absolutely isn't the case. I have so much to learn. So I wanted to share that journey with you, and I thought this might be a nice platform to do it. I have some wonderful people who are going to join me this week, and we're going to be with you for about a month. So I hope you're all going to be able to go with me on the journey. We're going to be here for about an hour each morning and talking about different aspects of business. And also, I will be introducing a life coach to you guys, because the foundation of any good business is self. And that's making sure that, you are thinking right, you are ready for this journey into business and to achieving your aspirations. So come with me and check me out and see what we have for you tomorrow on this show from 6:30 to 7:30 a.m. GMT time in the UK, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you can join me then too. But at that time, we're going to be exploring some things around, your roles, your goals, your long-term goals. I hope over the course of the next month to also look at what your strengths and your weaknesses may be when you're thinking about setting up business. And those questions are questions that are important for me. So I've made this totally selfish. I need to look at myself when I'm also trying to be successful or more successful in business. So one of the things that I think would be really great to explore over this next month is, what is your purpose? What is it that you're trying to achieve? What do you want to bring to the world of business? What do you want to leave as your legacy in business? And we're going to explore that with some of the people who join me. I have some great business people from the UK who are going to be sharing this little platform with me. So we're also going to look at things like, partnering. Who might you partner with? What resources are available for you, to accomplish your goals in business. And, what brings you joy? What is your greatest joy? Because I think sometimes we're doing stuff and we don't know, why we're doing it. It doesn't even make us happy, but we're thinking, hey, it's more money. Maybe the money will make me happy. But do you know anybody who's been made really happy because of all the money that they have? I don't know any. I don't know any. I think the money can help you sometimes, but it isn't the secret or the key to real happiness. And so we need to explore that aspect and, and work out what it is for us. So we're going to talk about that over the next month as well. And I just wanted to get into some of the other questions that may come up. We'll look at what your accomplishments are so far, and if you wasn't doing this work or you weren't planning to do this work, what else would you do? Is this really a passion for you? I really thought about that when I got into talking on BTR, which is Blog Talk Radio, 2 years ago. When I started my show there, it was definitely a thought in my mind, why am I doing this? Why am I taking all this time out of my life to talk with people? And for me, I did it because I'm just so passionate about sharing and learning with people about relationships. So that's why I took that time out. And the test for me as to whether that is a good use of my time and whether I really want to be there is the energy behind that. So when my shows come up on a weekly basis and they're on a Tuesday and a Thursday, how do I feel about, going out and doing that work? And I'm always energized. I do a day job too. This is before my day job. And I got to tell you, when I am preparing for my shows, I'm talking to guests, I'm connecting with people out there, I am so excited. If I was even tired during the day, suddenly I find this whole mixture of energy, and I'm just bubbling and excited, and before I know it, the time's gone, and I'm like, oh my God, the time's over. I'm gonna leave now and go and do something else. So, that tells me that that's a real passion for me. And I think sometimes that's your test. That's your test as to whether what you're creating or what you want to do is the right place and the right thing for you. And I really hope that over this next month you get to really nail that down. This idea you might have, or if you don't even have one, or things that you think you're good at that you might want to bring into a business space. What is it for you? Is it a real passion? Or are you just doing it because of the sake of doing it, or because you think it's going to make you rich? Okay. I think at the end of the day, you may still feel very dissatisfied if the energy behind what you're creating isn't a good one. So just things to think about. And that's all we're here to do, to really get you thinking about where you want to go, what you want to achieve, and how you're going to make it happen. And I'm really a make it person happen. I'm really an activist, pragmatist. And so some of the people I'm going to bring in are really the people I've chosen because they have those skills. They have the ability to show you the detail, but in a real practical way, explain to you how you can make it happen. And I think we get loads of people who are gurus out there teaching us in the business world. And you listen to them and you're thinking, right, okay, I hear what you're saying. Now, how do I make this happen for me? How do I become as successful as I want to be? What's getting in the way of that? Is it me? Is it my lack of resources? Is it my lack of passion? Is it my lack of energy? Is it that I don't have the right support? What is really happening? And I think that's the big question for most of us. So I think, when you have a bit of coaching, and coaching has served me so well, you have someone who kind of stands in that gap of things that you say you want to do and helps you to get there. Then suddenly, what you thought was impossible becomes possible. And it happens, and you make it happen. And so, that's what my prayer really is for you guys over this next month. That, in terms of my objectives, that's a key objective, to get you really understanding your business, what it is you want to bring, and helping you through the steps, helping you to navigate your way down a path to success. So lots of things to work on and so much to do, absolutely so much to do. And I want to make it exciting, fun, interesting, and lively, because that's the kind of person I am. And I really so much want you guys to join me. I'm going to light your screens up with some great people over the next month. And join me, join me, join me. Please do. I think every morning you will learn something new about life and be excited about the possibilities that you can achieve for yourself. So here we go, here we go. This is just day one, and I shared some questions with you, but I have this wonderful book which I read all the time, and this is why I'm looking sideways. I have a wonderful book, and when originally I started a breakfast show on BTR, and I'm restarting the Rise and Shine, because actually I started this almost a year ago. Cindy Trim was one of the books that I reviewed on my shows, and if you go back to my archives on Blog Talk Radio, you'll hear me and Tanika Geis talking about that book. But there's a wonderful quote in the book, and it comes from C.S. Lewis, and I wanted to leave you with this quote today, because this really is just a little good morning show. Hi, and introducing you to Rise and Shine. But I want to leave you with a lovely quote for the day, and it's going to keep me going when I jump off and go and start my day fully. It really has got me thinking. But here's a quote: "It may be hard for an egg to turn into a bird. It would be a jolly sight harder for it to learn to fly while remaining an egg. We are like eggs at present, and you cannot go indefinitely being just an ordinary, indecent egg. We must be hatched or go bad." So I'm hoping that you guys will be hatched through your experience with Rise and Shine with Ebony Empress and some of my wonderful guests from the UK. I'm looking forward, really looking forward to the journey with you guys. Please, please, please stay with me over the course of time.